Alright, it's Gam from IGN, and I've been playing that Star Wars Battlefront Beta, which goes live on October the 8th. I've had quite a lot of time with it, and because of that, I've managed to find a couple of little secrets and just fun things that I really like doing, and who knows, maybe you'll like doing them too, because I bet we're not so different, you and I. Number 1, secret sand people. So you're tooling about on Tatooine, and who lives there? Well, loads of people live there, but also the Tusken Raiders, or the sand people. When you start the co-op mission, walk up this little ledge thing, and there they are if you turn around, just shouting and waving their guns about on that. They're a bit far away, and you can't really shoot them, but it's a nice little secret, isn't it? Number 2, the 8080 power-up. There's a lot of really cool power-ups that you can collect, like the A-Wing, the X-Wing, and the TIE Fighters, but I was pretty rubbish at controlling them, to be honest, but I was good at controlling the ground vehicles, because it's a lot easier, like this big one, the AT-AT. I just had a massive row with someone in the office over whether to call these things AT-ATs or 8080s, and I'm about to put this little matter to bed. Obviously, it's 8080, because the other little ones, which you can also control on the Walker Assault Hoth map, are called 80STs, and you wouldn't call them ATs, would you? No, you wouldn't. So there we are. Number 3, Sullust. Sullust has been a couple of games before, like Battlefront Renegade Squadron and Rogue Squadron, but it looked really ropey in those, because they're old games, I suppose. In the new Battlefront, Sullust has been modelled on Iceland, which is the homeland of the senior producer. Iceland fits Sullust perfectly, and it looks awesome, even if the producer just chose it so she can get some free flights back to see her mum and dad. Number 4, Luke versus Darth Vader. Now, obviously, if you're playing a Star Wars game, everyone is going to want to be one of the big dogs, and you can do that in the beta because on the Walker Assault Hoth level, you can take control of Luke or Vader and have a little showdown. The power-ups spawn randomly, so you could find yourself doing rubbish and all of a sudden in control of Luke Skywalker. And hopefully, you'll do a better job than I did. But what you have to watch out for is as soon as you get one of these hero power-ups, everybody else on the level just moves for you straight away and tries to take you down, so be careful of that. I really like when they die, though, because you just see these weird, sad, slumped over bodies of Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader just sort of melting around in the snow, which is a bit sad, to be honest. Number 5 is the collectibles. Now, my favourite mode is the co-op mode on Tatooine, because you're against the computer, not against real people who will probably be better than you. I played it a bunch of times, and even though you're trying to beat your best score all the time, to keep things interesting, you can find these collectibles hidden around the map, which give you bonuses when you collect... Oh, for f***'s sake. Well, you get the idea anyway, you've got to collect them. And finally, look at these worms. You've got to be really quick, but if you're on Drop Zone on Sullust, you can see these little space worms moving across your path, now and again, sort of worming about. I really like the idea that the planet is actually alive and not just a backdrop for you and your rebel mates to have a muck about on. Also, you know that massive worm in Empire Strikes Back that they fly through because they think is a cave? That's called an exogorth, right? And it's actually a level in a bunch of the old games, including Battlefront 2. Now, I'm not saying just because these little worms are in the beta that there's definitely going to be a playable level where you're on the massive one, but still, look at these worms. So that's a few things that I liked in the Battlefront beta. It launches on October the 8th, so hopefully you'll be able to have a bash at doing a few of these things for yourself.